Welcome to Guess or Mess, the game show by PragerU Kids. I'm Xavier, and in this game, if you answer the question fast and correctly, you avoid getting totally gross and messy. Joining us today, we have
Sophia
and
Bethany.
Before coming here, each of you read our PragerU Kids digital magazine about George Washington from our website. Now we're going to see how much of it you two remember. Here are your messes for today. Neapolitan slime, chunky blue cheese dressing, frosting and insect sprinkles, nacho cheese spray, mystery eggs, silly string, octopus legs, hidden messes, and a pie in the face. Before we play, George Washington was the first president of the United States. He became known as the father of his country, and he is one of only 2 people whose birthdays are celebrated as a national holiday. General Washington led the Continental Army to victory during the American Revolution. As president of the Constitutional Convention, he helped create the U.S. Constitution. Washington was, and still is, admired around the world for giving power back to the people. Are you ready to play the game?
Yeah!
You can do better than that. Are you guys ready to play the game?
Yeah!
Well, that's the kind of energy I'm looking for. The youngest player goes first. But wait, you guys are twins. Which one of you is younger?
Me?
By how much?
6 minutes.
Well, that works for me. Everybody put your hands in the bowl. You're not allowed to take your hands out of the bowl for the entire game. If you do, you lose a point. And I'm like a hammerhead shark. I got eyes on both sides of my head, so I see everything you guys are doing. So the first question goes to Bethany. In 1754, at 22 years old, Washington led a military attack on the French that started what conflict? A, 7 Years' War, B, 5 Years' War, or C, American Revolution?
A, 7 Years' War.
That is correct, A, 7 Years' War. As a young man, Washington joined a local militia under the British Army and became a colonel to fight with the British against the French. He was a brave leader and skilled horseman and credited Providence, a term used to refer to God, for helping him survive battles. All right, Sophie, you know what that means. The first mess is for you. Ugh. Looks like we're starting with some disgusting, colorful goo.
I'd rather have that than the octopus.
Well, you might have both.
It's not coming out. Yay, me!
Oh, it will. We're getting there. Ew. That's so gross.
I am not moving. I am not flinching.
Ew, that's good, because it would still be there anyway. Ew.
It smells like mushrooms. That is gross.
There we go. Go ahead and stir that up. Get a nice feel for it.
I can't move my hand.
So the next question is for Sophia. In 1775, Americans needed someone to lead the fight for independence against Britain. Congress unanimously chose Washington as the commander-in-chief of what army? A, Civil Army, B, Congressional Army, or C, Continental Army?
C, Continental Army.
You guys are good. That is correct. C, Continental Army. George Washington served as commander-in-chief of the Continental Army during the American Revolution. The war lasted 8 years. Washington's army had less experience and barely any food or supplies. So this next mess is for you, Bethany. We got some nasty, spoiled, chunky blue cheese dressing.
Spoiled! Put that in your face!
Ew, get a good whiff of that. Ugh.
You don't want no.
This is so gross. Gotta keep your hands in the bowl.
My hand in your face.
Oh, just make sure you don't take your hands out of that bowl. I didn't make the rules, but if I did, they'd be the same. Ugh.
If you're gonna throw up, just go like this.
Do it that way, please. Ugh. That smell is burning my eyelashes off. So next question is for Bethany. In 1776, the Continental Army seemed to be losing the war, but Washington had a plan. Which river did Washington cross to fight a battle on Christmas night? A, Delaware River, B, Colorado River, or C, Mississippi River?
A, Delaware River.
Delaware River is correct. On Christmas night, 1776, General George Washington led his men from Pennsylvania across the Delaware River to take the opposition by surprise. They marched into Trenton, New Jersey, where they defeated the Hessians, a group of German soldiers hired by the British. This victory restored American support and saved the cause of American independence. Sophia, do you like sprinkles?
Yes, I love sprinkles.
Do you like frosting?
Yes, but I don't like the inside part. That mess.
What about insects and frosting?
I don't want that mess.
This part's not that bad.
Lick it, lick it, lick it,
Ugh.
lick it, lick it, lick it, lick it, lick it.
Oh. Well, the sprinkles aren't that bad either. At least it'll be nice and colorful before, you know, the bugs.
Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, little cupcake Sophie.
Ooh. That's so gross. You're gonna need the longest shower ever to get that off. Especially this part. Ugh. Ugh, are they still moving? Ew.
In your, well, not really in your face, but on your arms.
You're pretty brave, because I'd be screaming by now. Bon appetit.
Little cupcake Sophie. Yeah, cupcakes with a hint of mealworms.
Next question is for Sophia. After America won independence, Washington and other founders met in Philadelphia for the Constitutional Convention of 1787. Which position did Washington hold at this meeting?
I know this. I know it. I can't.
Oh, time is up. I am so sorry. Bethany, let's see if you can steal this one. After America won independence, Washington and other founders met in Philadelphia for the Constitutional Convention of 1787. Which position did Washington hold at this meeting?
He was the president of the convention.
That is correct. He was the president. The delegates unanimously selected George Washington as the convention's president. The U.S. Constitution was drafted and created a new office, Presidency of the United States. Washington was unanimously elected as president in early 1789. Oh no, Sophia, that means it's you again. Not to be cheesy, but it is nacho day.
It is not.
Oh, you hear that?
Oh! What is that?
No.
Climbing!
Because you didn't get the question right. Should we do another one? I think we should do another one. Oh.
No. Just keep getting this one. Not
Open
this
your
one.
mouth. I'm just kidding. We're not doing that here. Ew. Ew.
It's so squishy.
Go ahead and stir that up. Make a nice little cake over there.
A bug slime frosting nacho cheesecake.
What's that sound? Oh yeah, I'm the host. That means it's time for a Patriot Pop Quiz. Now, each of you get a chance to answer a trivia question about America that was not in your George Washington digital magazine. But there's a twist. You'll both be blindfolded for your question and mess. So now, let's get those blindfolds on. Patriot Pop Quiz question number 1 goes to Bethany. The United States has how many states? A, 49, B, 50, or C, 51?
B, 50.
That is correct. The United States has 50 states. The United States originally began as a union of 13 states. America became a 50-state nation when Alaska and Hawaii were added in 1959. It's time for a mystery mess. Oh, these are so gross. Look what you just gave to Sophia. Well, you can't look, you can only smell. It smells pretty gross, doesn't it?
I'm gonna throw up.
What do you think it is?
I feel like it's something in a jar.
It's a jar of eyeballs.
Eyeballs! I wonder whose eyeballs.
I don't want to know.
I smell vinegar, like something was pickled.
Well, you always have to put eyeballs in vinegar, otherwise they'll go bad. Oh, go ahead and squish those eyeballs up. Make a nice little gooey, eyeball-y, insecty cupcake. Ew. That is so gross.
I can't say it, but I don't want to say it.
I don't enjoy saying it. You're lucky, if anything. Now that is downright straight up nasty. Patriot Pop Quiz question number 2 goes to Sophia. What is the capital of the United States?
Washington, D.C.
Ooh, that is correct. The capital of the United States is Washington, D.C. During the founding era, the capital of the United States moved several times. Sometimes it was in Philadelphia, and once it was even in New York City. In 1790, Congress passed a law placing the capital on the Potomac River. The city built there, called Washington, D.C., was named after George Washington. Oh, this might be the worst thing yet.
Can I see what she's getting, please?
You cannot, but it's gonna be gross, I promise you that.
Gross is good.
They're moving. I think,
I can't. Yes!
oh, I think they're worms. Ew.
What? Not the worms!
I mean, at least you could go fishing later.
Rivet!
Ew.
This feels like spaghetti!
Oh, it's a lot worse than spaghetti. Ew. Go ahead and stir that up. It might taste good with the blue cheese in there later. Ew. Now let's take those blindfolds off and see what those messes are.
Oh my God!
Your mess is spaghetti and meatballs.
It's not worms.
I mean, it still looks like a worm.
Thankfully, it's not alive.
Yeah.
So this is what eyeballs are.
Those aren't eyeballs, those are pickled onions. Equally gross. Now back to George Washington. The next question is for Bethany. In 1787, Washington wrote, "There is not a man living who wishes more sincerely than I do to see a plan adopted for the abolition of what? A, kings, B, slavery, or C, wars?"
B, slavery.
That is correct, B, slavery. Washington became the only major slaveholding founder to free his enslaved servants. In his will, he ordered that all enslaved servants under his authority be freed. The elderly would be taken care of by his estate, and the young would be given an opportunity to read, write, and learn an occupation. African-American activist Frederick Douglass later praised Washington as the founder who, quote, could not die till he had broken the chains of his slaves. Sophia, the next mess is for you. At least you can see it this time. Then again, you still can't see it because it's a mystery egg. Do you think it's a real egg?
It's filled with slime and bugs.
I think it is slimy bugs. We'll see.
Confetti. Confetti, I'm praying. Confetti.
Oh, you're lucky it is confetti. This one, oh, yep, that one is too. Wow, you got a big party going over here. You got confetti, sprinkles, slime, eyeballs, insects. It's like a perfect birthday party.
Not one I'd go to.
The next question goes to Sophia. What nickname did Americans give to George Washington? A, George the Great, B, the Great Emancipator, or C, Father of his country?
C, Father of his country.
You already know you're getting the mess because C, Father of his country is correct. Because of his important role in winning independence from Great Britain and leading the United States in its early years, Americans gave Washington the title, the Father of his country. Let's see what your next mess is, Bethany.
No! Silly string, please. Silly string!
Ask and you shall receive.
Get it in her eye! No!
She's a mean sister.
Dare you! Oh, come on. You gave me the onions and the insects.
That's fair. She did get the worst side of this. For now. So you get some silly string, and you get some silly string. You get all the silly strings. Woo!
Oh. No, don't run out. Keep going, keep going.
It's a mess over here. Steve Harvey could never.
Who's Steve Harvey?
A game show host, but he's not as good as me.
I agree.
Thank you.
I'm having a silly string spaghetti party over here. All the crickets and mealworms are invited to mine.
Well, at least the insects get to eat now. The next question goes to Bethany. What was the name of the famous document Washington published near the end of his presidency?
Was it the Constitution?
Oh, unfortunately, that is incorrect. Let's see if Sophia can seal it. What was the name of the famous document Washington published near the end of his presidency?
The farewell address.
That is correct, the farewell address. President Washington's farewell address was published in September of 1796. In it, he announced he would not run for a third term. Washington also gave advice in the address about what he felt the American people should do to prosper as a nation. The farewell address was once considered as important as the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution. Oh, Bethany, you might be getting the worst mess.
The worst mess.
Oh, octopus legs. Ew, is it still moving?
Mom, I can't.
Do you like octopus legs?
You think I do?
I mean, if you put them in some good grease and add some salt, they're kind of good.
Yes, add the salt in the grease.
But not on your arm. Ugh.
Not on my arm.
Ugh. Let's just add all that into the spaghetti.
This smells like a seafood restaurant.
Seafood restaurant serving spaghetti and octopus. That is quite a combination.
String.
And silly string.
Oh, and the blue cheese you gave.
The blue cheese just pulls it all together. Now it's time for the final question. This is an important one. Whoever gets this one wrong gets a pie in the face.
Not a pie in the face.
Oh yes, a pie in the face. It's happening. It might happen twice. And there's another twist. You must hit your buzzer first in order to answer the question. Make sure you listen to all the answer choices before hitting your buzzer. Here we go.
You are going down. No, you are going down.
Hands in the bowl. Washington won the American Revolution and served as the first president of the United States. But why did people admire him so much? A, he gave up all of his power. B, he wrote the Declaration of Independence. Or C, he invented cheese.
A, he gave up all his power.
That is correct. A, he gave up all of his power. After the American Revolution, George Washington was so popular that he could have become a dictator. Instead, he refused and returned home to his farm. He also stepped down from serving as president after 2 terms. At that time, most of the world was ruled by kings and emperors who stayed in power until they died. By leaving power twice, Washington showed he was truly dedicated to the people. Looks like it's pie time. How much whipped cream should I give her?
Megan just holds the Empire State Building. Why are we filming this?
Ooh. The Empire State Building, you say?
Yes.
That's a lot of whipped cream.
Yes.
Good thing we have a lot of whipped cream.
Yes.
More.
More.
Ooh, broke that thing. Let's keep it going, shouldn't we?
Yes. Make it the biggest pie in pie history.
This is a whole lot of calories. Ooh. Wow, this is giving me a sugar rush just looking at it. Ooh, hope you like strawberry. Still looks kind of bland though, doesn't it? Let's add some sprinkles.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Now that looks better.
Happy birthday to me.
See, it is a birthday party. Now let's count down together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh! You look kind of cool.
Yeah, that's a great new look for you, sis.
Right?
Strawberry really does something. Give it to me again.
Here's what we learned. George Washington was the first president of the United States and is known as the father of his country. He led the U.S. as the commander-in-chief of the Continental Army, won American independence from Great Britain, and served as the president of the Constitutional Convention. Washington gave up his power twice as general and president, proving he was truly dedicated to the people. So usually by now we'd have a winner, but you guys are tied. So for our tiebreaker, you two will take turns naming United States presidents. Whoever pauses for 5 seconds first loses the game. Are you ready?
Yes.
Get set.
Washington, Adams, Jefferson, Madison, Monroe, Adams, Jackson, Van Buren, Harrison, Tyler, Polk, Taylor, Fillmore, Pierce, Buchanan, Lincoln, Johnson, Grant, Haynes, Garfield, Arthur, Cleveland, Harrison, Cleveland, McKinley, Roosevelt, Taft, Wilson, Harding, Coolidge, Hoover, Roosevelt, Truman, Eisenhower, Kennedy, Johnson, Nixon, Ford, Carter, Reagan, Bush, Clinton, Bush, Obama, Trump, Biden, Washington, Adams, Jefferson. Wait, we said them.
That was all the presidents. Well, sometimes in television, there are iconic moments when you don't know what to do as the host, and this is one of them. For the first time in Guess or Mess history, we have 2 winners. So the winners of our 5-point star and American flag trophies are Sophia and Bethany. On our flag, red stands for courage, white is for purity, and blue is for justice and perseverance. Our flag is a worldwide symbol for freedom. It belongs to all Americans, together as one through our differences. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah!
Well, thank you guys for joining us and for being such great sports. You're going home with gifts from our PragerU store. And we hope that you learned something too. For more fun, visit us at PragerUKids.com and enjoy all of our digital magazines and shows. Now, you two shake hands. Give each other a high five too. There you go. High fives for me. tight because that's nasty. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching. You know we've got more episodes, right? Watch the whole series and subscribe at PragerUKids.com.